Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Gem Mint Collectibles. It's your boy Gem Mint.
No, the Manimal.
F.
And we are here with the Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 4 live discussion. Man, all right, let's wait for people to come in because I think sometimes the ad runs, whatever. But damn. Didn't expect a couple things at the end.
A lot brighter of an episode than last week's.
Everything was crystal clear and
bright. A lot of daytime stuff, which was good, right?
What's going on to everybody in the chat? We got James Patterson in here, Belisa, Chris M, Blake Johnson. So, Forgerelli's in the house. Red Hood, fuck Cersei. Yo, Cersei's so fucking smug.
She's the worst, bro. She's the absolute worst.
Can everybody hear us good? Because we kind of got the mic far away. Let us know how we sound. Cersei can't win it, man. She's so fucking evil, man.
Yeah. But are we gonna start or what? What are we doing?
Yeah, I want to start.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start. So let's start with the beginning, though. We don't want to jump to the end.
Right.
Definitely after last week's action-packed 80 minute?
Yeah,
80-minute battle. I knew we needed to decompress a little bit.
Right. It was very somber tone in the beginning of the episode. You know, remembering the fallen, kind of respecting the dead and whatnot. Jon crushing the speech. Just crushing it.
Getting some closure, man, with the little funeral. They kind of got rid of the bodies and everything.
Yeah.
And then we had, the party?
Yeah, well, so, what was I going to say about the little funeral thing?
There's like a lot of, the funeral, I don't know, the funeral just kind of, you like Jon's speech?
I thought it was all right.
He tapped into the Night's Watch little mantra that they always say, shield of men, you know, your Night's End type shit. Yeah, end of watch thing. So I thought that was cool, man. But then, the party was dope. The party was litty.
Man, I was like, I wish I was there.
Yeah.
So the only thing is, man, Daenerys, man, something's up with her.
Well, so now we haven't really tackled the topic of Jon being a Targaryen since he told Daenerys in episode 2.
Right.
So we had the whole fight. She's dealing with fallout of... I really think you have to look at Daenerys, and we'll get to what happens in this episode. You really have to look at what has happened to her in these past 3 episodes.
She's got a lot of loss.
She finds a huge fucking ground-shaking info. Right. Then she loses her oldest friend in the world, pretty much, Jorah Mormont. Right. You know, she's just... And then, obviously, what occurs in this episode, but she's reeling. So she's just depressed, man.
So I like what So James Patterson said Dany was getting jelly. So what do you think that was? So everyone's praising Jon, bigging him up, and she's looking salty. No one's saying shit to her.
See, I don't think it was jealousy. I think she realized how much of an outsider she is. And that's what they went on to say, and what other guys said throughout, is that Jon is actually a part of Westeros. She is not. She will always be considered like a foreign invader. She came with dragons, which are extinct,
bringing fire.
2 foreign armies, the Dothraki and the fucking Unsullied. Mm-hmm. So she is completely a foreign entity for the most part. And a woman.
So then she gives him the speech. She gives him the ultimatum.
Yeah, the ultimatum.
Basically, you can't tell anybody. See how he looked when she said that? He was like, yo, you're telling me not to tell no?
She's going Mad Queen, right?
She's going Mad Queen.
She's falling into that.
And I think Jon just sees it as look, you didn't really have to tell me these things. I'm on your side. I'm telling you, I don't want to be king. You are my queen. I will support you. Mm-hmm. But I have to tell my family.
Right. But that's not what she wanted to hear, though.
Right.
Yeah, and he even does stand up for her, at the little the war room scene, and she, Sansa's trying to no, don't do this, let him rest.
Right.
But he shut that shit down.
Should they have let him rest? That's a smart tactical move, right? Let him rest.
Yeah, but she's also right. I mean, there's value to both to arguments. Whether you let your troops rest or do you let your enemy entrench themselves even more. So it's kind of the strike while the iron's hot type thing, but. Mm-hmm. The fucked up thing I thought was when Tormund was like, this guy rides in on a dragon. The whole time I'm thinking, she's been riding dragons for a minute.
She put him on to the dragon.
That ain't his dragon. That's borrowed. He's leasing that dragon right now.
But I think he's just more he had the balls to do it, right? They're not even your dragons. You just random ass dragon.
We already know you're the mother of dragons, but dude right here, he ain't shit. And he's a bastard.
And he's running.
According to him, he's a bastard that died and came back.
Yeah. Right.
And he's pushing dragons and shit.
Yeah, that was huge. All the stuff they said, and even later when they're like, this is a guy who has rallied the wildlings, the north, and people from the south.
He's the people's champ for sure.
For sure.
He's the people's champ. And so what do we got? So there's a scene before they ride out, right? I guess with Cersei and what's homeboy's name? The pirate?
Euron.
So she does tell Euron that she's pregnant, but she's that it's with his kid or whatever.
Right. So even before that, you kind of get the shout out to Arya being like the champion, and then Gendry getting legitimized, which was a big deal.
Right.
You know,
you called it though when he tried to propose to her.
Yeah, right.
You're like, no, she ain't no lady.
She's been saying it since episode 1. I'm not a lady.
That's what she said.
She never wanted to be a lady, but
it's kind of fucked up. So she straight up, what's it called? And rejected his ass, and then she went right back to bow and arrows right in his face.
Well, and so it's important though because Gendry is the last of the Baratheons, which is one of the great houses, you know, and even was it Tyrion who said smart decision? There was some gameplay on Daenerys' part by saying now you got this guy who's going to be loyal to you for good.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal.
So did she do it because of that, or was she really looking out for dude because he?
I mean, I think it's all across the board. There's a benefit for it. Yeah,
it was a win-win.
Yeah, he was a hero. He did a lot, and she gets benefit for it too. Why not? You know.
Damn.
But
all right. So then what we got?
Well, then you have so then you have the little hookup between Jamie and
climbing that mountain.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the new memes for the whole week.
Twitter's on fire right now.
I saw somebody in the chat already with it.
Yeah, I mean, we all saw that coming, though.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually that shit was coming down the pipe. But that was cool, you know.
Literally coming down the pipe.
Yeah, Brienne kind of getting what she wanted, finding the man that she always wanted, really. And hopefully some redemption for Jamie, but fuck.
So someone asked, so Jamie, why is he leaving? Like, what's
let me answer. I think that it looks like he's leaving to save Cersei, but I think he's really going to go there to kill her.
I think he doesn't know what he's going for.
He's going there, yeah. Maybe
he's just going.
He's undecided.
Yeah, he's like, I can't be up here.
When they first showed that scene, I was like, "What is homeboy doing? He's just hanging out with his new girl, like
chilling.
There's a whole war gonna happen."
Not only is it the love of his life, but it's his twin sister. It's his family. It's
twins.
Yeah, there's so much invested in that it's like, I don't think he's decided what he's gonna do yet.
Yeah,
I think he's just like, you're right. I have to be there.
I think, and then what he said, all these bad things he did for Cersei, I think he's going to change the, what's it called?
Break the cycle.
And not do it for her, but kill her.
It's a long-ass ride down there. He might change his mind. You know what I mean?
He might flip-flop back and forth.
So on the topic of Jamie, you had Bronn finally showing up in Winterfell with the crossbow.
Yo, so I thought he was going to be like, what up? But he was like, nah.
Yeah.
It's strictly business.
That shit kind of bummed me out.
Yeah.
I wanted to see him break the cycle also. Like, go the route of friendship.
But he's
never done the whole show. He played that.
But he's been close, though.
You think
like, when Tyrion was jailed up, he was genuinely sorry about it. He also took Jamie's side a lot. You know, I don't know. I thought, I didn't like that. I felt like they really broke character on him. I thought he was I thought he was too hard in that route that he's always been. Because you can see him waffling.
Yeah, you thought he was going to have some redemption, but it was strictly business.
Because now, if they win the battle and he gets this castle, now he's just like a dick, right? Like, you're not even friends.
I mean, he had a good point on how all the great houses were built by someone who knows how to kill.
Cutthroat shit, right?
But the thing is, they could just kill him at any time and like, yo, I don't have to give you shit.
Right.
So Chris M's asking, where was Cersei in the last book, though? Ain't this different than the book? Well, we're way further past the book. The last time you see Cersei in the book, I believe, is still the Walk of Shame. Actually, I don't even know if that was in the book. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But she's still in King's Landing. So she's not, I don't know. We're way past that point.
Kratos said, who cares about Missandei? Why they do my boy Ghost like that? Ghost was looking sad as hell.
Bro, how you going to leave your dog, man?
So first of all, Arya rides out with the Hound. First of all, the Hound was at the party like, yo, these motherfuckers.
Well, he's just about that drinking life.
He's not about, he doesn't like group settings.
Yeah.
He's not social. But they ride out together. I mean, they're a good team. I mean, I definitely could see that end battle. The Hound versus the Mountain. Right. And then I don't know Arya's going to be versus Cersei. I mean, she's on her list.
Arya that kill hit, too.
She can't take both,
She can't get them both.
She might have a part of it, and then maybe she gets killed.
Maybe she dies trying.
And then Jamie kills Cersei. I mean, Cersei, yeah.
Well, the Mountain's on her list, too, isn't he? I can't remember.
Yeah,
she got a long list.
So maybe both of them take down the Mountain. Maybe it takes them both.
True.
You know.
Maybe she saves the Hound and doesn't leave him to die, like he said.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, the Hound straight up is like, I still got something I have to take care of. The one thing in his life that he can't be happy. I also thought that was a great scene between him and Sansa.
Yeah.
That was that was a wrap-up scene that we hadn't gotten the first 2 episodes. Kind of like a one interaction we hadn't seen yet.
All the Hound has watched all the Starks like grow and mature. He's what do you say there?
He's a part of the growth.
You're not the same little bird, right? Like in Arya, like that's his road dog now. But when you first meet, they're like some punk ass rich kids.
Did you hear? They both said that they're not coming back. You think they're both like prophesizing that they died?
Well, he for sure doesn't think so, but she's saying, I don't know either. Like they're probably like, look, I'm going in the middle of a fucking war to kill the top dog. So
the thing is, Arya's not tied down. That's why she didn't marry dude. Yeah. It doesn't matter what happens. She doesn't have to plan where she's gonna go.
I did think it was kind of weird she left though. Like,
I didn't think it was weird at all. She's going where the action is.
Right, but she's now in this role where she's accepted. Her and Sansa are like close now. She's defending their home.
She's still defending.
I knew that she was going to leave, but it still kind of feels like
if she doesn't seem like the type to stay at home and get praised as this hero. She's trying to work. She's not trying to kick her feet up and be like this hero figure. You know what I mean?
So then we had the talk where Jon reveals to his sisters about who he is.
So he never said he wasn't going to tell them. But what's crazy is they swore to secrecy, but they started telling everybody.
Sansa, loose lips, man. Yeah,
sinking ships, literally. Happened like the next scene.
And then she told like one of the most untrustworthy people, the imp, Tyrion, who just straight up tells the master of whisperers. Fuck. Like, what? I don't know if those are the people you need to be telling, but
they straight told everybody.
But she knew what she was doing. It was a very calculating move on Sansa's part.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to do anything to fuck up Daenerys right now. She's
playing the little one.
Littlefinger.
Yeah, Littlefinger role. That's her boy.
So then you got Varys, and then talking treason, right?
So Varys, and you were asking this too. You're like, I don't understand what this guy's goal is, and it's always been.
He's always lurking, man.
He's always been about the people and supporting whatever king or queen or whatever, and playing whatever role he has to look after. Keep in mind, Varys is the one who initially hooked up Daenerys in season 1 with the Pentosi Lord who gave her the eggs.
Oh, okay.
He's always been lurking, kind of like playing this game.
What's best for the realm?
What's best for the realm? He doesn't care who it is.
Yeah.
And now he sees Jon as, what does he call him? Even-tempered. Yeah. He doesn't want to be the ruler. Maybe this is the ruler we need.
Yeah, because like Daenerys, it can't be good that all you want to do is sit on the Iron Throne. Like that's not really like good enough motivation. Like Jon really wants to do the right thing or whatever. But so the conversation with him and her, that shit didn't really go well with Jon Snow and Daenerys.
Yeah, she played like, I thought, man, that was aggressive as fuck. That was like the fight you get in with your girl, and she's like super peaceful, and then she's just like, but you're gonna do it fucking my way. You know what I mean? Like
she said that she begged him and shit.
Yeah,
that was
she
crazy.
begged him, and she's like, this is the right way.
So how come he the whole episode, and it comes up later with Tyrion and the Whisperer guy. Why can't they just rule together? But fucking Daenerys doesn't want to rule together, man. Yeah. She wants the Iron Throne. That shit is not built for two people.
Yeah, she's not really being very amenable here. And
it's all compromise.
And Varys is saying, he brought up a good point. He's like, well, look, it's his aunt, and he's from the north. He's not a Targaryen. So it's not normal for him. And he's very, honored kind of person.
He seems real comfortable with it, though.
Well, I don't know. He dipped when they were making out. Like when they were making out before the beans got spilled.
Yeah.
And they're about ready. He was undressing her, and then he was like, ugh, my aunt's gross.
I don't know if that's what he was doing. I think it was more of like, look, we got some unfinished shit right now. It's not really what we need to be doing.
Yeah.
Someone made a quick comment. They're like, I bet Arya's pregnant, doesn't know it. Because how does the Stark legacy continue, right? How does that family line continue without that?
Well, it's still through Sansa and
who's she fucking? Tyrion?
Maybe Tyrion in the future. Yeah. But yeah, there's no real male kids or people anymore unless someone rapes Bran and he gets someone pregnant.
So what about Bran? So Bran, he had the little convo with who was it? Was it Tyrion?
Yeah.
But that didn't really go anywhere.
And basically just taking him off the board as a Lord of Winterfell. Him saying, look, I'm not that person anymore. Yeah. I live in the past. I don't live in the present or the future.
What about Tyrion said he hasn't been with a woman in years?
That's crazy.
That was his whole thing.
That, right?
No, it makes sense.
He hasn't been. Well, I mean, in the show, he hasn't been with anyone since he killed his father.
And it was the girl that he was in love with.
Yeah, the prostitute. Yeah. Prosty.
Little Prosty. So anyway, everyone's riding south against Sansa's advice.
Right.
And what do we get? Motherfucking your boy Euron.
Euron creeping out the cut.
He doesn't remind you of Kano from Mortal Kombat?
What with the is it the facial
Just his
hair?
whole swag, ear to ear. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway, they fucking killed the dragon, man.
That was crazy. I didn't see that shit coming, dude. I don't know where just this fucking arrow.
So we're chilling. Everyone's gonna talk about the show slow, right? And we're just chilling. and all of a sudden,
Yeah, that sucked.
that sucked a lot.
But you knew there was a dragon has to die. Another dragon has to die. They can't have all these ballista and like not actually kill one.
They used him.
But that was John's dragon. Damn, man.
He should have been riding it.
He's lucky he wasn't
He's
riding.
lucky. He's
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's why he rode the horse.
So that was big, dude. The
So
death
that-
of the dragon.
I feel like they don't make a big enough deal about that.
Yeah.
So not only so Daenerys loses a dragon. She's already on the edge.
Right.
Already. But then
A lot of loss.
she agrees to try to talk to Cersei. They roll up. Their army's looking small as fuck. They got like 35 people with them. Right? That shit was...
Yeah, so I mean that was after her dragon died. They
Yeah.
tried to tell her like, don't burn the city to the ground. And
So-
even still, she.
Let's go back to that. Everyone's going to want to talk about this. How come she didn't... Well, I don't want to say how come because then you wouldn't have another episode, right? But you couldn't just swing around and catch all of the bolts from the back?
But those ships go 360, dog.
Yeah, but at some point they're going to have to shoot through their own
Okay,
sails.
and then
you know?
she's nosediving. I'm thinking she's going to do a barrel roll, flamethrower,
Throw some fucking
but she just
fire.
ran away, man.
Yeah, she's breaking bad right now.
But it's one of those things where like you can't say why didn't you do this because like why didn't she just kill everybody in the first episode and then we don't have 8
Wipe
seasons?
this shit out.
Right, so that's out.
But so also they kidnapped Missandei, the baddest bitch in the show, the hottest chick.
So she's Trina.
Oh, God, so bad, man.
She's the baddest bitch.
So that was a big deal. Grey Worm stressed the fuck out about that shit.
So I was stressed the fuck out during that whole scene. I'm like, are they gonna kill Tyrion right now? They had the archers at him. Your girl was about to do the whole gladiator.
Yeah, right?
Yo, she was smart. She killed everyone there.
She really could have
Everyone
ended
there.
the whole
Wiped
shit.
everyone the fuck out. What are we doing?
So why didn't she do that?
She's stupid. And there would be another.
Well, they were out
There
of,
wouldn't be another episode.
they were
Exactly.
probably out of range, maybe. You gotta assume maybe they were out of range.
You see, the dragon was chilling out in the back.
Yeah,
Like,
he
just
was deep.
shoot fucking arrows at that.
Yeah, but he's probably out of range. You gotta assume he's out of range there.
But does she want her to go crazy and kill mad people with the dragon and show everyone?
Yes, because remember she said
She wants to provoke
she
her.
said bring all the people in, leave the gates open. She's using human shields.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. It's a human shield. She knows her brother doesn't want this to happen. She also knows Cersei's the kind of diabolical person who's like, look, even if you kill me, I'm going to make your reign miserable because you murdered everyone and you will constantly have to tamp down dissension in the ranks. That's her person. She's like, surround ourselves by all these people. You have to cut through blood. The people are not going to support you. She realizes that she's an outlander and a foreigner.
Even if you kill me, no one's gonna follow you.
Right.
Damn, she is a smug bitch
I love her.
with that look. Oh, I hate her so
I
much.
fucking love her, man.
No, she's the worst. She's the absolute worst.
She did what she had to for her people, man, for her family.
No,
she
didn't even hear her speech. The speech was like, you hate these people. She hates them.
For her people.
They
her-
just literally
her family.
shamed her in the streets like 2 weeks ago.
She literally blew up a church loaded with everyone.
Yo, straight up with the wildfire.
But I understand her motives, man.
No.
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 Those are like,
They made her walk naked through a street. She's been a horrible person the whole show.
She's not a horrible person, man.
She is a horrible person.
I mean, she does
Nah.
horrible
she
things.
murdered a whole.
That's the definition of a horrible person.
Yes.
Yes. A horrible thing.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's
The
how we're
only
defining
person
that now?
The only person that walks with her is Jamie, and he's already on the edge with her.
And you're on. Yeah.
And he's the biggest piece of shit in the whole
His name is Urine. It's Euron.
So yeah, no, dude, she doesn't care. Tyrion told her that. He's like, you hate these people. What's going on? Just protect the one thing you've only ever loved.
But
in
her
this
face
world.
was like, nah, but then you win, so
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah.
Kill that shit.
I don't
She's
fucking
spiteful.
care.
She is
Yeah.
spiteful.
We called it that the mountain was gonna kill what's her face?
I didn't think he was going to decapitate her. I thought he was going to impale her, like hold her
Run
body
her
up.
through.
Like Mortal Kombat. Nah, he did that shit clean. Yo, Grey Worm is about to lose it.
Oh, no.
He was looking sick.
That probably means he's a dead man too. I'm predicting a Grey Worm.
So
death
a
now.
lot of people are saying so. Daenerys' face at the end, Mad Queen, full on. She's fucking.
Yeah.
Maybe, man.
Hey.
John can still right the ship. John can control her. Not control her, but John has had a mellowing like effect on her.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be this person. Even keep in mind when she was over in the Slaver's Bay and she killed all those. She killed the master. She didn't kill them all. She wanted to, but she didn't. She
That's
held
where
her
she
hand.
killed Sam's people.
No, the Slaver's Bay, like the guys who were had all the slaves. She just killed a bunch of them and saved some of them,
Yeah.
and she gave them those options, like you could stay alive or you could die. What do you want to do? You know, I don't think she wants to be bad.
So Canada said, so happy Brienne got laid. Oh, that was the whole drinking game. Tyrion went too far with the whole.
Yeah, it was,
It's like
You a virgin.
it was a little much.
Nobody
there.
wants to know. Nobody cares.
everyone was having a good time.
Yeah.
But he really set his brother up for the kill later on. So I kind of see.
He's a good wingman.
He was a good wingman.
Yeah.
So how about she hit him with the don't go shit, and my man Jamie was like, "Yo,
I'm a bad person.
I'm out."
Yeah, he's like, you think I'm a good person, but I've only done horrible things. And as he listed it off, I was like, ugh.
Yes,
No, but
me too.
Yeah, just because he's kind of been redeeming himself in the last couple of seasons, he's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, so Cersei's a horrible person and Jamie's not. Fuck Jamie.
Well, he's only horrible because of her.
And he's trying
because
he's trying to be better.
Because he loves her, he does horrible things.
She's really never done anything good.
I hope they take his other head.
Yeah, I don't know. He's the Clegane Bowl. Someone mentioned the Clegane Bowl. I can't wait for that shit to happen.
What is that?
The Hound versus the Mountain.
Yeah.
The two Cleganes. That'll be dope. That's gonna be one of the most epic scenes in the show, probably.
I feel like how does the Hound even have a chance, though? Right? You got
He's
Arya.
but he's big too, man. The Hound's a massive motherfucker.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like 6'7". He's huge.
Can you, Spina saying, can you remind him what Storm's End is again?
So Storm's End is the castle of Dragon. Storm's End is a land. It's the region. It's like the north, but it's where Dragonstone's at. It's what the Baratheons ruled. Oh no, I'm sorry, wrong. Dragonstone is where Stannis ruled. Storm's End is the homeland for the Baratheons, Great House. We haven't really seen it in the show at all. It hasn't they haven't fought any battles there or anything like that.
There was 4 comics in the house talking about how did Arya finish this war. Yo, I think they're gonna have a big part for sure. What about how about was it coincidence that she made dude the Baratheon guy the Lord, and then that was the first stop on their way going south?
No, it's not. It's not that same place.
Oh, we got confused.
So Storm's End was where Rindy Baratheon was the lord of. Stannis Baratheon was given Dragonstone. Dragonstone used to be the homeland of the Targaryens when they ruled in Westeros.
So is that not where they went?
That is where they went, but not to Storm's End. They went to Dragonstone. The same place where they got all the dragon glass from.
Yeah, take it back real quick to send dude said Grey Worm's gonna go John Wick on them.
Oh, damn.
Oh, you didn't. Yeah, you know that's gonna go crazy.
Speaking of John Wick, so Ghost was looking fucked up, man. He was missing the ear. He was all dirty and shit.
Man, so Tormund goes north. So the Wildlings are going back north. They're taking Ghost with them. Where's Sam going? Like, really, what's the purpose of the Night's Watch now?
There's not a purpose of
Is
that.
that so where's he going? He didn't say it. I would think he goes back to
his girl,
the Citadel, no?
Yeah, maybe the Citadel. Who knows?
She's pregnant, so he's like.
They kind of stayed in Winterfell.
Did he go back home?
He could. He's the Lord now.
Yeah.
He could be. I mean, there's really no purpose for the Night's Watch. You're friends with the Wildlings now.
Yeah.
And that was really the only purpose of the Night's Watch.
White Walkers are dead.
Yeah, Dennis, I agree. It was definitely a setup episode. I mean, we have 2 episodes left. They couldn't go kill Cersei right now because then what the fuck are they going to do, So, yeah, they made a lot of progress, I still think, man. A lot of loose ends getting tied up, or at least being addressed, like the whole Jon and Daenerys thing. Like
a big death. A
dragon death.
2 big deaths. I was thinking more like Miss Sandy as well, because maybe it's not like a major character, but it's a big deal. Like, it's going to break
her. It's a big thing for Daenerys.
We're getting closer to the A-list characters are going to get on the chopping block soon, man. I think you're going to see some A-listers die next episode. We got 2 left.
Yeah, 2 left.
We're not going to save it all for the last one.
I feel like last episode's wrap-up episode. You know what I mean?
So who dies next episode?
Grey Worm.
Grey Worm's a goner. Varys is dead.
You might get the Hound in the Mountain. You might get that next episode. Cersei, I think maybe for the last episode.
Maybe, yeah. She's gone, though. Jaime.
There's no way you let Cersei win.
Yeah.
That is like the ultimate bad guy win. You don't let Skeletor fucking get Castle Grayskull.
Because
it just doesn't fucking happen like that.
I think Jaime will die.
Jaime will die. Maybe Brienne.
Dany or Jon. One of them's up north.
But maybe she goes there, follows them, and saves them. Who knows?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Brienne, their arc's over, I think.
Brienne won't leave Sansa. She swore.
That's true.
Yeah.
What's up with Sansa's role, though? Is she going to be the queen of the North? Like, what is her thing?
Well, it depends on what happens with Jon. So if Jon becomes the king, then yeah, she'll be the warden of the North.
But Jon doesn't want to be the king, so maybe with Daenerys
but
dies.
Daenerys goes down.
Yeah. But then maybe he won't want it. Maybe he'll give it to Sansa.
What, the Iron Throne?
Yeah.
Well, she wouldn't get the Iron Throne. Why would she be up?
Who would get it if Daenerys died and Jon didn't want it?
It's up, and that'd be the worst case scenario. Then you just have an all-out battle.
So Jon will get it then. He'll get it for sure.
If he lives.
And he already died. Yeah, Symbiote Massacre. He already died. He came back. But who brought him back? Melisandre? What's her name?
Melisandre.
Melisandre?
Yeah.
She's dead.
One of them's got to die, though, right?
Hey, Bob Blanton, I'm almost got that platinum for MK11, man. Stay tuned.
I don't want them either to die. I want them to both rule together. I want it to be shown that it can happen. You know what I mean?
But I don't think that's gonna happen, bro.
Oh man.
That throne is not big enough for 2 people. If she don't want to share it,
We'll demolish the throne. That would be emblematic as well.
Take it apart.
Game of Thrones ends with you
Dragon
demolishing the
fire.
throne.
Take it apart.
Well, no, just the Iron Throne, destroy it, and make 2 thrones.
There you go.
The
Or a
Game
bench
of
seat, a love seat,
I love it.
a sectional.
I mean, it's kind of going that way. Look at the way everyone talks. Like they're all saying, "What if
Making
we
it
had
real.
a ruler who thought about the welfare of everyone?" You know what I mean? And so to do that, you have to kind of get rid of this Game of Thrones, this battle for it. You know?
Battle for the throne.
So
Sounds good, man. So I think we pretty much covered everything, man. I definitely enjoyed the episode, but I like everything, so it doesn't really fucking count.
yeah, I really have. I know a lot of people. Someone said this is the worst episode in the worst season of the show.
I saw that, but I didn't know if she was saying that because she was sad that they killed the dragon, or
I couldn't
Yeah.
disagree more. I
Terrible
feel like the
writing.
pacing has been great.
yeah, I saw someone say terrible writing. I didn't
It's
really.
a terrible fucking writing. I don't get it.
I don't know what was bad about it.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah, I liked it, man. I've liked the pacing. I like the setup. Like we were saying off screen before, battles don't tell the story. That's just a part of it. It's the dialogue and the interactions that move the story forward. So all these slow episodes are moving the story further than
Yeah.
the one episode of the Battle of Winterfell.
Some character development
Yeah,
and
exactly.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw somebody posted a meme about how like I guess like a Game of Thrones like hater. They're like no character development. I was like, what?
Yeah,
What, bro, you been watching?
Name
Have you
one.
not seen Theon or Jaime's characters? I mean, these are 2
Or
characters.
Sansa or Arya
Or
or,
Tyrion.
Jon Snow or
The
Daenerys.
Hound.
Yeah.
Daenerys, if you go watch the first episodes or whatever, she's a timid, scared little girl, and like this man, that's crazy.
Her brother's like butt slapping her.
Yeah.
It's
Imagine someone doing that now. That shit would not go down right now.
I actually watched the
Yeah.
first episode not so long ago, and I forgot he's like gave her like a good game
Yeah,
pat,
yeah,
like
yeah.
run along, pat pat.
And he thought he was gonna rule.
Yeah, that was the worst.
They hit him with the molten lava crown.
Dude, it was the
Yeah.
absolute worst.
Yeah, he was up there with Cersei.
Gold. It was a gold.
The
crown.
gold
Yeah.
crown.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right, so next Sunday we'll be back talking about episode 5. It's another 80-minute episode, I think, right?
I think so. I think the rest are.
So we'll be on about 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you get the notification when we go live. You guys can talk about the show with us. And that's it, right?
That's it.
All right, y'all. Stay minty fresh. Peace.